Urban Therapy with Sun752, and this is your daily go-getterism number 953 for May 13, 2017. Tonight I want to talk to y'all about waiting for the appropriate time to talk to somebody. Putting it off until later. Holding your tongue for a hot second. Chilling. Backing up off of the situation and waiting until there is a better time to talk to somebody. Have you done it? Do you know how to do it? Could you do it? Would you do it? Do you do it? A lot of people can't. A lot of people really can't. Some people feel like they have to get off what they want to say right then and there, right here and now. It could be for a variety of reasons that we'll talk about, but nonetheless, timing is everything when you're dealing with somebody, especially when you're dealing with situations of a sensitive nature. So although we may be dealing with our men or our women or our spouses or whatever, you don't want to get to the point where you can't get your timing down to a point where things are going to work out better for you. Because when our passions run high, we're in the heat of battle, heat of the moment or whatever, heat of an argument, you feeling some kind of way, your feelings might be hurt or whatever, you may have seen something that seems like it's appropriate, and you want to make sure that you get it right then and there at the time, because somebody might lie to you later on. It doesn't mean that we're going to make the best decision while we're right then and there, because you can mess up things right then and there. But not all the time do people advise us to wait for a second. Hold on, sit back, relax, chill. Don't do it right now. Wait until later on when you get a clear shot. Because that's what it is. When you wait until later on, when you wait until another time to say something that you wanted to say, you get a chance to take a clear shot. And what I'm saying is, you get a chance to really think about whether what you would want to say to somebody is going to be helpful or is it going to be hurtful. And I don't even mean helpful or hurtful in terms of what you're talking to somebody about. I mean helpful or hurtful in terms of the overall situation. Is what you have to say in the here and now, is that something that's going to make things better for you? Better for the person that you're talking to? Better for the situation in the future? Are you going to have to address this again at another time because we goofed, we dropped the ball on it this time? Are we going to wind up having to apologize for what we said because we really, really didn't use enough forethought when we came out our mouths about something? So the timing that you do things, say things, and the way that you do things and say things will have a big, big impact and make the difference between you having to be apologized to and you having to make an apology to somebody. So that's what I mean by, are the things that you want to say going to be helpful or hurtful? And when you get a chance to think about the things that you were going to say to somebody, if you're the type of person that has any type of rationality, you'll be able to think like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't get a chance to say that, because I was going to say this, I was going to say that, and it turns out that I was wrong about the situation, and it's just not a good look. But when we're really passionate about something, it's almost like being high, like our heads are in a vice, and your blood pressure is rising, you feel that adrenaline coursing through you. It's almost like you want to fight. And all of this because we feel like we have to say something. We have something that we need to say. We need to get it off our chest. And sometimes getting it off our chest isn't always the best thing to do. We can make a lot of mistakes. And now people can say that making mistakes is not a big deal as long as you say that you're sorry or, clean up your mistakes. But yeah, you can make fatal mistakes. You can make mistakes where you're not going to be able to recover from. So putting things off into a better time, a different time, gives you a chance to take the clear shot. Because by then you should be able to recognize whether what you have to say is going to be helpful or hurtful. We want to avoid saying things that are going to be hurtful. And we want to make sure that we say more of the things that are going to be helpful to the whole situation. at this time and later on in the future. But it's a practice. It's a practice, and many of us don't practice it. We really feel like we have to say something right then and there. Now think about the most irrational person that you know. Somebody that's flipped with the mouth. They don't really care about the consequences of their actions when they speak. You know how annoying that can be. You know how ignorant those people seem. You know how it can really get under your skin. It can really get under your skin and make you get to the point where you ready to put hands on somebody. Like, yo, man, you didn't have to talk like that. You don't have to talk like that to me. And you definitely didn't have to say what you said in front of this person or that person. You can pull me off to the side. You have my phone number. What did you put that on social media for? If you have my phone number at home, you have my home number. You have my cell phone number. Why are you talking to me on social media when what's going on was between me and you and not social media? Why are you putting us in a position where the whole world is who doesn't care about you or I, and you're letting them in on our business? Don't do that. Don't do that. But that's what happens when people feel like they have to take the shot that they can get right now, because they don't know if they'll get a chance to do that later on. I think that's just a chance that you have to take. But it ain't cool. Alright. So if you can, some of the most successful people in the world are those people who know when and how to say things. And you do that by getting your timing down. Trial and error, not repeating the same mistakes, thinking that you're going to get a different result just because it's a different person. Show that you know better. Show that you have learned better by doing better. Simple as that. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, putting something off until a better time to say it. Putting off something that you want to say until a better time to say it is like waiting for a chance to take a clear shot. Like you that sniper. And more than likely, things will be more effective. You'll wield better results, and everything will be alright. We want it to be alright. Don't just... Sometimes the worst time to say anything is when you feel like saying it. Sometimes the worst time to say something is when you feel like saying it. The Daily Go Getterism Show is every single day, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Call-in number is 319-527-6199. blogtalkradio.com/Sun752. Peace.